Welcome to this explainer. Did you know a cyber attack happens literally every 39 seconds? It's a pretty staggering reality. So today, we're going to build your foundational digital defense toolkit right from the ground up. Whether you're just starting your cybersecurity journey, or maybe you simply want to understand how to protect your own digital life, grasping the core tools of the trade is absolutely critical. We're going to break down these complex security concepts into clear, actionable building blocks so you can understand exactly how these systems work together to keep the bad guys out.
Take a look at our roadmap for today. We're unboxing 3 essential tools that basically make up the holy trinity of beginner cybersecurity: antivirus, intrusion detection systems, and VPNs. Notice the flow here, starting from securing your personal device on the left, to monitoring traffic in the middle, and finally encrypting your connection on the right. By the time we finish this, you'll know exactly what each of these does and why they're so incredibly vital.
Here's our game plan for today. 1. Antivirus, your first defense. 2. Intrusion detection systems explained. 3. VPNs for secure browsing. And 4. Becoming a SOC analyst.
Let's jump right into Section 1. Antivirus, your first defense.
So, antivirus software, it's exactly what it sounds like, but man, its role is absolutely paramount. It is your literal first line of defense against malicious software or, malware. Picture a ruthless security guard at the front door checking IDs. The antivirus actively scans files and programs attempting to enter your system. It's constantly looking for known threats. If it finds something suspicious, it takes immediate action to remove it entirely, or it tosses it into quarantine, kind of like a bouncer throwing out someone with a fake ID. For any beginner, this is step 1 of basic digital hygiene.
You can see the shield and the magnifying glass scanning those incoming files here. What's absolutely crucial to understand is that modern antivirus, it isn't just some manual scan you run once a month anymore. It's all about real-time protection. As you download a file from the internet, the antivirus is already intercepting and inspecting it. It's continuously monitoring system behavior in the background, just making sure absolutely nothing slips past that shield.
Moving right along to Section 2, Intrusion Detection Systems Explained.
Okay, so if the antivirus is the guard at the door, the IDS, or intrusion detection system, is kind of like the network of security cameras constantly monitoring the halls. Its whole job is to watch network or system activities, specifically looking for malicious actions or policy violations. Now, importantly, an IDS doesn't usually stop the attack by itself. Instead, it acts as this highly intelligent tripwire, sounding the alarm when someone or something is somewhere they shouldn't be.
If you follow the arrows on this network map, you'll see normal traffic flowing smoothly, marked in blue. But then, notice those red warning icons? That is the IDS sensor doing its job perfectly. It caught anomalous traffic, basically something that breaks the normal pattern, and it's actively flagging that threat in real time. This level of visibility is exactly what allows cybersecurity professionals to hunt down threats before they can cause massive damage.
To really wrap our heads around IDS, we need to break it down into 2 main flavors. Think macro and micro. On the macro side, looking at the big picture, we have NIDS, or network-based IDS. NIDS sits right on the network itself, watching all the traffic flowing across the entire organization. Now think micro. We have HIDS, or host-based IDS. HIDS is installed on an individual device, like your specific laptop or maybe a single server, and it monitors activity right there on that one isolated machine. Combining both of these gives you incredibly robust visibility.
All right, let's get into Section 3, VPNs for secure browsing.
A virtual private network, or VPN. This is a real game changer for how you interact with the internet. If antivirus is your bouncer and IDS is your camera system, a VPN is basically a private armored car for your internet traffic. Normally, when you connect to a website, your data travels out in the open. But a VPN creates a secure, encrypted tunnel. Think of it as wrapping your data in a layer of unbreakable math. This ensures that even if someone intercepts your connection, literally all they see is scrambled, unreadable nonsense.
Check out the lock in the middle of that glowing blue pipe. That pipe perfectly represents your encapsulation and encryption. You're basically driving a private connection right through the chaotic, super public space of the wider internet. Your computer enters the portal, the data gets encrypted, it travels safely past all those potential public threats, and it only decrypts when it reaches the exit. It's an incredibly powerful concept.
So, what does this actually mean for your daily life? Well, the everyday benefits of a VPN are massive. First and foremost, it protects your data when you're on public Wi-Fi. I mean, if you're sipping coffee at a cafe and browsing the web, you're sharing a network with total strangers, right? A VPN ensures your data is safe from anyone snooping on that shared connection. Plus, it masks your IP address. This significantly enhances your digital privacy because it hides your physical location and identity from the websites you visit.
And finally, Section 4, Becoming a SOC Analyst.
Let's tie this whole shebang together. A Security Operations Center, or SOC, is the nerve center of an organization's digital defense. And as a junior SOC analyst, your entire job relies on understanding the alerts generated by these exact 3 tools we just covered. You use antivirus alerts to identify infections early. You rely on IDS alerts to respond quickly to anomalous network threats. And you monitor VPN logs to detect potential misuse or unauthorized access from the outside. These aren't just abstract concepts, guys. They are the daily readouts for a SOC analyst. You're checking the bouncer's log, you're watching the camera feeds, and you're monitoring those armored cars to keep the entire organization safe.
Which brings us to a really fascinating question to wrap up our explainer today. You now understand the basic tools, right? You've got your bouncer, your cameras, and your armored car, but how do you take these individual tools and use them to secure a massive, complex global infrastructure? It's a monumental challenge. And that is exactly what we're going to dive into in our next explainer, where we'll tackle network security basics to protect a whole organization. Thank you so much for learning with me today. Stay safe out there, and I will see you in the next one.